Hopefully that's better. Everyone's like, that sucked. See you later. It looked really glitchy on the computer last time we did it, and
What is...
and it wasn't glitchy.
What is this on?
This?
Yeah.
I think... Hey, Jasmine, we're going to try this again.
How's the video now?
First 10 seconds better. Okay.
Okay. You switched the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we switched Wi-Fi. Much better. Good. You want to read the comments? Our friend Dan is right next to us, and...
Hot dogging with Dan.
Hi again.
Yeah.
I'm Dan.
Okay, guys. Wow, live.
Finally
Okay,
caught
let's
it.
talk triple lupa. Hope you are safe. Yeah, we're safe. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. Can see him coming for miles.
Has anyone tried the triple lupa from Taco Bell?
Triple Lupa.
We always seem to talk about Taco Bell.
I saw it the other day when I was going through the drive-thru, and I thought, yeah, that looks all right. But I ended up getting a Nacho Bel Grande instead.
Is that your normal Nacho Bel Grande?
It's usually my go-to.
Okay, Jasmine, first video to start with, I'd probably go to about 5 years ago when this all started happening. And then, or there is different, I mean.
More recently, it was about 6 weeks ago, I think, when you thought you had a reoccurrence.
And I think I made a video about how it all started, too. You can start there. I don't remember what the videos are called. How does it feel to have all these strangers care about your health? I think you've asked that before, Mike. I don't know. It feels good. Run over there and grab one right now. It's about 20 minutes to the nearest Taco Bell.
There is no run over there where I live.
It's about 20 minutes to the nearest everything.
At least.
At least, yeah. Now I see you two. Okay, so is the thumbs up if it's a good quality video now? He wants to watch me eat the triple lupa. He won't stop talking about it.
Could start doing food reviews.
You can watch me make some tacos real quick. Dustin has never had
A homemade.
a homemade taco. Can you believe that?
Hmm?
He's never had like a taco just made at home.
I believe it.
It's crazy.
What are you trying to say,
I
Dan?
believe it.
Taco, 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 taco. Now I want tacos.
Well, we still have some pulled pork.
We do. Are you hungry? We have a lot of hot dogs and chili sauce too.
Yeah,
Man,
hot
it's
dog
been a long
with
time
Dan.
since I had a hot dog.
Just saying, this guy makes the best hot dogs.
I do. If you wanted to see me make them, go over to Hot Dogging with Dan on YouTube.
You should log on your phone and then make a comment so they can go onto your...
I will do that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't get service down here. I don't have those fancy phones.
I just switched to Verizon like yesterday.
No.
So more people are using the internet because of coronavirus crisis, which is causing more internet lagging. Natasha says, you better go cook that man some tacos.
She's been making a lot of food lately. I'm not used to having somebody cook this much for me, actually. So
I have not been making a lot of food.
more than I'm used to.
And you normally make all the food. I made barbecue pulled pork
And it's
the other day.
awesome.
I really want to make some meatloaf. The last time we had meatloaf, that was really good.
Joy said she wants some hot dogs. Too bad everything's closed downtown, or you could do another hot dog and video.
Right, yeah.
I went down there to get some pizza.
Did you hear that Kenny Rogers died?
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Sad. It's a bad time.
Well,
I mean,
down there.
any time is bad to die, but
I went down there to get some pizza. I went downtown, drove by the bar. Nobody was down there.
Yeah.
Nobody downtown. It was like a ghost town in the middle of a city of 100,000 people.
I like homemade stuffed peppers too. He doesn't eat anything that grows from the ground except for potatoes.
I do. I'm more of a meat guy.
He cooks. Can you teach my husband? Yes, he does. He cooks. I like his. He makes barbecue chicken. That's really, really good. He makes some really good burgers. And that's the first video.
Yeah.
What are you watching on Netflix, etc. these days?
You really haven't changed anything. Still watching The Ranch. You really haven't changed anything.
No, yeah, still watching The Ranch. Yesterday we watched Contagion.
Watch Contagion.
Oh my
if you
gosh,
have not
guys.
seen that and you're at all wondering about this series of events
Pandemic.
right now, the pandemic right now, watch Contagion.
It's
Trust
crazy.
me, it is worth 2 hours of your time.
The Messiah on Netflix. I've
Never heard of
never
that one.
seen that. Angela, are you moved in yet? No. But I do stay here like probably 90% of the time.
Because of all the pandemic stuff, you're working from home right now. So you are staying here full time for a couple weeks anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if it posted. Did it?
Yeah, right there. There you
Okay.
Hot dog in one day and check out my channel. Oh, it's held for review because you're trying to promote your channel. So you flagged you. I'm gonna. It's okay. It's all right. Settle down.
Stupid settings.
Andrew says, "Do you have animals on the 30 million acres?"
Not yet, but I'm sure you're going to fix that soon.
Yes.
We got to put some fencing up before I
I'm trying to tell them to get some chickens so we can have some fresh butt nuggets, but it's
Chicken-
not working.
Chickens are going to come soon. They're first.
We were actually talking about doing that here soon.
Yeah.
Probably in
Good.
a week or two.
Yeah, I feel like Dan, you need to be in this.
Yeah. It's looking kind of weird.
Let me move my 20 ounce back.
You're such a sweet. The only thing is, I'm not gonna be able to read it from that far away. Get on in here, one big happy family. Okay, such a sweet family you have. Loved your mom. Yeah, I think she really liked being on YouTube.
Your mom's a character.
Appetite lost. What? How? What? Why? Because we're talking about hot dogs, or
He doesn't
I
like
think
Butt
because
nuggets?
he mentioned buck nuggets from the chicken.
do you feel healed from your ear pain that you had? No, I still have that. So, and I still see an inner ear specialist. No wine this evening?
Pulled a Vanna White.
Oh, you're overreacting. Andrew obviously has never been on a farm.
You know what the baby
Poor
chickens
guy's
are
never
called?
going to eat an egg again.
The baby chickens are chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
San Antonio. San Antonio. Isn't that where, what's the team that Mark Cuban owns? Is that San Antonio? You'd be able to tell us.
I do follow Homemade Everything on YouTube. I just started following him. He has cancer, correct? I like his content.
Homemade everything? I'm not sure if I've seen that.
Mavs. There it is. Dallas Mavericks.
No.
What I miss?
He passed away? He was just... Oh, that's really sad.
Who?
This... Here. Hold on. I can't believe that. Oh, I didn't mean to turn it on. I just want to go to his channel.
They're muted.
It is muted.
Okay.
Him, right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos.
Yeah, he passed away today. He's battling cancer. That's really sad. Wow.
Better catch up to the comments.
I better catch up to the comments. Okay.
Oh.
When are you proposing?
What was that look for?
Oh, well, today's obviously a sad day. That's really sad. No. I'm gonna drink some more wine. My grandfather's 80th birthday party was supposed to be in a couple months, and that was postponed. And my 7-year-old, his birthday party was supposed to be today, and that was postponed. He said, "This is the worst day ever." More wine.
Wait. Hold the phone.
What?
Somebody legit just asked, who is Kenny Rogers?
Oh, I see. Jasmine, I don't think she's from here. I think she's from like the UK.
Can we have an education session here?
Okay, YouTube Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I don't think she's from America.
Where are you from, Jasmine?
Look it up. He's a legend.
Random question: how do you pronounce your last name? The B in there is confusing. Okay, so this is the easiest way. Like rum, like the alcohol, rum,
Key.
and then key, like a key, rum key. Oh my gosh, I am too. My mom I was talking to Dustin the other day. I'm so glad that I got back here when I did.
Yeah, 1 week later, and you might have been stuck down there for a while.
And then imagine, like, if I had to stay down there for treatment, my mom wouldn't have been able to stay with me the entire time. I would have been down there in this whole busy Houston, freaking out, everyone freaking out.
Yep.
Silent B, it's fraud. It's not my fault. That's my ex-husband's last name. Lucy, are you trying to get in on this?
I'm getting attacked with love over here.
Loosey goosey.
Oh yeah, that guy, I saw an article about him on Google. Kenny Rogers. Now, ask Dustin questions. What do you want to know about Dustin?
You don't care about me.
Trump 2020. Yes.
Shout out to Sharon.
So Dan is a huge Trump supporter.
That was one of the first questions he asked me when Dustin introduced me to him was, what do you think about Trump? I think that was the first question you asked me. Do you want up here,
Lucy, do you want in the camera?
She's loving.
Get on the camera. Get on the camera.
No.
There she
Say
is.
hi. Look, say hi. Look.
Those puppy eyes.
Say hi
that
to the
she
fans.
has.
You have fans.
Lucy,
Look at those puppy
hi.
eyes.
Say hi.
looking all sad.
Speak.
I want to speak.
Training. Nothing.
Everyone loves her, but she's a brat. Lucy is so cute. She is, isn't she?
I didn't know that was her name.
Lucy.
You knew more than I did.
Yeah, all the Trump haters are waiting for their check. Lucy, stop licking me. Lucy is actually like a brindle color. She has like brown splotches.
Little patches. Anything I can do to get more of my money back in taxes, I'm happy with. So.
What video should I put out next? I'm thinking about buying my own gun.
So let's ask this question.
Uh-oh.
Let's ask this question.
Are we getting political?
No.
Okay.
No. I try to avoid politics when it comes to dealing with the public because it's a very what's the word I'm looking for?
Controversial.
Controversial. I was going to say conversational. It's that, but in a negative way. So let's ask this question. What kind of videos would you, as her viewers, want to watch most on her channel?
We've asked that before.
Do you like the day-to-day stuff, just kind of learning about who she is and what she does on a day-to-day basis?
I don't feel like my daily vlogs get as much views. No.
Let's let them decide.
Brenda says hi. Hi, Brenda.
Andrew, go check out my channel. I'll do a Taco Bell review for you. Specifically for you, buddy.
I'm still in my subscribers. I like the day-to-day stuff, farm life, but no animals or chickens. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on rearranging the house right now, putting a bed together so that we can fit the 3 boys in one bedroom. We'll have some videos on all that today.
He's up there saying not so nice words to this bed he's trying to put together.
Yeah.
But it's a bunk bed with a trundle, so it's 3 beds all in one.
Yep.
It's pretty intense.
I'm gonna have words with whoever wrote
Hey,
their instruction
Amber.
book.
Hey, Heidi. Yes, day-to-day stuff. Hey, Sue. Sue, why are you always under Wendell's channel?
Wendell.
Everyone learned so much about your cancer journey. You have a great attitude. Thank you. What was that about? What are you trying to prove?
I told her that.
Is your boyfriend's name Dustin or Justin?
With a D.
Dustin. Or like my 2-year-old calls him Dunton. Dunton.
With an N instead of an S.
Sometimes he'll just say, "Where's Dun? Where's Dun?"
So what do you want to know about Dustin? I'm gonna give you a good fact because I comment on her videos. His nickname is Gunner. I call him Gunner. So if he's ever in a video and you see me comment and I say Gunner, that's who I'm referring to. Gunner, Dustin, same person. Just FYI.
Let's see. My daughter made a channel for me, and she just picked that name. Interesting.
So Andrew asked, "What do we do for day jobs?"
Are you serious, Sharon? TV to...
Hey Sharon,
Hey, at least
send
you're
some
getting
my
it.
way.
You don't show him your bathroom right now. He's got a gold
There-
mine.
There's toilet paper in town, if you need any.
I'll just take it from the laundromat.
Oh, Andrew, I will put you in timeout. Why Gunner? Why do you call him Gunner?
Septic safe. I call him Gunner because that's what I've always called him. He's a huge gun fanatic. Former Marine.
I don't know.
He loves guns. When I met him, he had a safe the size of my bedroom,
I wish.
full of guns. So everybody in our group has always just called him Gunner, just because of that. It just kind of fit.
I always carried a pistol on me, so that's kind of
Yeah.
where it started.
There's
It
someone
works.
up here. Jay Ryder says her video came across my recommendations because I watch a lot of medical educational videos. That's neat. Did you read that? Right there.
What?
So were any of my videos helpful for you? This one right here.
Where's Gunner get his good looks?
I have no idea.
Still trying to figure that one out.
Yep.
You guys are awesome. Greetings from Australia.
Down under. Let's go. How's this pandemic going down there?
Oi, mate! Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Oh, Dan.
I'm 3.5 year remission from breast cancer. I like to follow your journey. I like hearing others change life perspectives during post-cancer. I knew he had to be in the service at one time. What gave that away? Everyone just you have this vibe. Everyone is like, especially with being a Marine, everyone's like, was he in the Marines?
I got that before I even went to the Marines. Remember when I got stopped by the cops that time and they all thought I was in the service and they didn't believe me that I wasn't at that time?
Mm-hmm.
I was like 17, I think, then, too.
Shout out to Florida. Everybody's bringing the coronavirus down there for spring break, buddy. Have fun with that one.
He would do great with my husband. Safe, bigger than me in his office. Oh, is that what you were?
Yeah.
Where would in lockdown in Australia?
Yeah. I think we're getting close to that, too. So they announced earlier this week that they're going to close all the schools for over another month, like 6 more weeks, possibly till the end of the year. It's continuing to spread, so probably the next step is going to be to shut down non-essential businesses. If I had to guess, probably within another week or so.
Yeah, my kids, their school's closed down until May 1st, so they'll probably be out the rest of the school year because the schools here only run until mid-May anyways.
That's why we're trying to put the bed together so that everybody has their own bed this week.
Congratulations, Wendell. Wendell, however you pronounce it.
Sue, her name is Sue.
No, up here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
her
know.
name is Sue.
Oh, congratulations, Sue.
I thought we went over that.
Sorry.
Which one of you are most likely to end up in prison someday?
We both do stupid stuff, but he's better at it. I'm not gonna lie. He's the guy. So see, he went to college for engineering, so he's trained to think through his actions. I don't. It's just kind of natural for me to just pop off and do something stupid without thinking about it.
Heidi says homeschool. They are going to be homeschooled, but I would like to homeschool in general. I just don't have faith in myself that I would be a good teacher.
So they're not really being homeschooled though. Like,
Well, it's online school.
yeah, you're still being taught by the teachers, but they're doing it all online through the internet, as opposed to homeschool, which you would be teaching. So to me, there's like a difference.
There are different types of homeschool though. You can have like public school at home, so you're technically homeschooling.
Okay.
Then, and if I was going to do a homeschool, I'd probably do that with their curriculum. Just because I'm really bad at math.
Amberlyn, you talking about her job?
Talk about, and her name is Amber, by the way. I met her. She was
Oh, that's the one you met in
Yeah,
Houston?
she was the subscriber that I met in Houston. Yeah. Hi from Pensacola. My mom used to live in Pensacola.
So she knows what you do for a living?
Yeah. Does everyone know what I do for a living? Thumbs up if you know what I do for a living. I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes before I say it.
Well, let me put it this way. I've been trying to talk her into training me on her job, but I don't know why she
Is there
just
a way I
won't do
can
it.
put him in timeout?
That's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah, May 1st. Thank you. I'm very proud to be cancer-free. That's right, partners in crime. How's your sweet mom? She's good. She's still working full-time during all of this. She's in property management, so they're having a hard time in property management right now.
Yeah, so they've, well, I guess that's everywhere, postponing the,
Not for you.
mortgage
No,
payments
not
and
for you. Had a status earlier, right, about you have an apartment and you got a letter saying that we don't care if you can't pay.
Yeah, like emails. All the bill collectors, it's not just apartment complexes. They're all sending out these emails talking about, we're here for you, we're going to help you in any way we can, but basically make sure we get our money. Silly stuff.
We call it South. They can't go home due to lockdown in their state.
yeah, bad time to be traveling for sure.
Ooh, post-chemo side effects.
I didn't have chemo because the type of cancer that I have was chemo resistant to most types of chemo. So here in Indiana, they basically told me no type of chemo. Your cancer is chemo resistant. But when I went to MD Anderson, they said there is a specific type of chemo for a certain mutation for the type of cancer that you have. So they were trying to get my pathology, my original pathology, to see if I had the correct type of mutation for the chemo that they're doing a clinical trial on. So they do chemo and immunotherapy combined together. But I didn't have to have that. I had 30 rounds of head and neck radiation, and it was awful.
Well, I can tell you this much, and I've never had cancer. Obvious. I mean, it's not obvious, but I've never had cancer, but my sister did. And she actually did have to go through chemo. The biggest thing with her, and I was living with her at the time, the biggest thing for her, and I don't know if you mean like long-term, long-lasting, but the biggest thing with her was every time she had to go through it, she obviously she went through the whole loss of hair stuff. She lost all of her hair. She had to wear wigs for the longest, but it made her really tired, and she couldn't eat.
Yeah, that was I got that with radiation too. So a lot of people think so. Radiation is different for the different parts of your body. So, like if you're gonna have radiation on your shoulder or on your leg, for instance, you may get like a bad sunburn, but that's probably the gist of side effects that you'll get. So with head and neck radiation, like your neck and so I lost a good portion of hair back here, but I was also burnt back there. I had blisters and thrush in my mouth. I was super tired, nausea, and they usually say that you don't get nausea with radiation, but I did. What else? Oh, I lost hearing in my left ear. I lost all sense of smell, all sense of taste.
Is that like a permanent, like hearing in your left ear? Is that permanent?
I have, I lost high, what is it?
High frequency?
High frequency hearing in my left ear. And I have a constant ringing.
I'm deaf in my left ear.
Hey!
Shout out. Shout out to the deaf crowd.
Yeah. Let's see.
How many radiation treatments
Gabriel
did you have?
Iglesias. Nope, that's not me. I'm not that funny.
I had 30 treatments. Do I have to have more scans in the future? Yeah. So before I went to MD Anderson, I was doing scans every 3 months. I don't think I need every 3 month scans now, but definitely annually.
Speaking of which, since your doctors here told you that they felt like you could possibly have cancer, and MD Anderson cleared you of that possibility, are you going to be looking for a new doctor now?
That's hard because so the thing is, I really like the doctor that I had. I don't know they told me at MD Anderson that I can have my scans here in Indiana, and MD Anderson would read them for me if I couldn't come back. And then, so if I have to have scans every 6 months, they could do that. And then, like, come back for an annual, yearly appointment.
Might be worth it to send it to them at least.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, there's a fee for that. I'm like, well, I don't care. I mean, of course there's going to be a fee.
Yeah.
You had thrush from chemo. Did you wear a mask? I should have brought the mask.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't have any of the stuff I would have needed.
To shoot it?
Well, I mean, we could shoot it, but
I mean, for it to go boom.
yeah.
Yeah. I know, but she was asking if I still have the mask. And I do. I have 2 of them, actually, because halfway through my treatments, I lost half my hair, and I lost weight, so they had to do a new mask to fit me correctly.
33 radiation treatments.
What's 24-hour, what is that, tinnitus?
Oh, tinnitus.
Tinnitus?
Tinnitus. Yes, I do.
Tinnitus.
Yeah. Do you know what tinnitus means? Ringing in the ear.
Is that what it is?
So I always have like a...
So like after radiation?
Sometimes it's worse than
Oh, sometimes it gets really bad. Sometimes I can't hear anything because the ringing is so bad. Right
Do that
now
again.
it's...
Harmonize with us, come on.
No, but that's what it sounds like all the time.
We're going to do a barbershop quartet with only 3 of us.
Did you tell your profession?
Oh yeah, nobody.
Yeah, what do you do for a job?
Oh, I didn't tell. Yeah, okay. I am a
We
lactation specialist.
And she won't train me.
Time out.
You're not in this anymore.
Sorry.
You can meditate by that. I don't know about that.
Bam, see? Look, we almost put somebody to sleep.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of people on tonight.
Yeah.
What other questions?
Do 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 do.
Okay, let's see here.
So is everybody here pretty much cancer survivors or cancer dealing with cancer in some way?
Thumbs up if you found the channel because of cancer-related family members or yourself.
Okay, so Andrew wants to know what you do, and Hot Dog Man, what do you do? Oh, let's talk about the laundromat.
Let's start with Dustin. What do you do?
Well,
We already went through this once, but
I thought we did, but I am a what is referenced as an industrial engineer. I help businesses make their processes more streamlined, more efficient, help them make more profit. So it touches on a lot of things. If you've got 5 minutes, look it up on Wikipedia. Wikipedia has a very good description of industrial engineering. It touches on software and computer systems. It touches on people and human performance. It touches on workplace culture and HR. It touches on pretty much everything that makes a business function. Basically, I use that to help people be more efficient in whatever it is they do, whether it's a hospital, a manufacturer, whatever. Am I long-winded, Dan?
No, not at all. I'm just listening. What businesses do you own, Gunner?
Funny you should ask. I think we mentioned it in the previous video too, didn't we?
I don't know.
So one of the side businesses I have, aside from doing like some consulting, we recently bought a laundromat. So
He says we, as in Dustin and
yeah, so
Dan.
I partnered with Dan. He had the time available more so than I did because it's 2 hours away from where I live. There's no way I could do it by myself, and I needed Dan's help. And Dan is more of the entrepreneurial side of things. He does his own businesses pretty much full time all the time and just had that time available. So we bought and fixed up and reopened a laundromat. And Dan does kind of the day-to-day managing of that operation, and
Yeah.
I help out whenever I can get up there.
Which, by the way, they've had like 3 robberies now, and one person stole toilet paper.
One person brought their money back that they took out of the machine.
Oh, yeah.
True story. So I own businesses. That's what I do. I've got a lawn care company. I've got the vending business, hot dog vending, which hot dogging with Dan. You can go check that out on YouTube.
It's really funny, guys.
That's what I do. And then obviously the laundromat and whatever business I can get my hands into, then that's what I do. So I'm currently looking, which I haven't told you this yet, but I'm currently looking at a bar, possibly partnering on a bar.
Where at?
So yeah, whatever makes money, that's what I do.
Where
Short
at
answer.
the bar?
It is south side of Indy.
Is it that one I talked to you about before?
I can't go into details on live YouTube.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Sounds good to me.
Do other people still toilet paper?
I like this question
Yes, they do.
a lot.
Andrew.
Everyone needs toilet paper right now, so why not steal it from a laundromat?
We put 2 or 3 rolls in the bathroom last week when all this panic hit, and they were gone in 24 hours. Right?
Shameful.
And they didn't take the roll; they took it.
Yeah,
off
they took
of
it
the
off
roll.
of the roll. You know, to put it into perspective, usually that much toilet paper lasts us like a week. So the fact that it was gone in 24 hours, obviously somebody stole it.
Okay, so Cora says, do you feel with such a close call to death more obligated to change your life some way? Yeah.
I think it gave you a new outlook on life. Like, stop worrying about things. Just live day to day. Do what I enjoy. Focus on what makes you happy, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't say it better. Yeah.
That's just from, since we've been seeing each other. So
Let's see. I'm too lazy to take the roll out. Sad.
well, it's in a locked dispenser, but either way, they
Hey,
must need it.
MRO. I'm glad you were able to catch this live. What kind of cancer did you have, Cora? Or did you have cancer, or did you just come close to death? Your nail polish is pretty. Thanks. It is. Everyone comments on my drinks and my nail polish and my food. It's like a gray color with glitter.
Oh, you should do like wine reviews.
That would be boring because I basically just have 3 or 4 different wines.
It'd be boring until the first 3 or 4 glasses.
Oh, breast cancer. Now with a liver mass. Have you got a second opinion yet?
It's worth it.
It is. Don't ever think that. What are you doing?
But she said we should paint the boys' nails.
Oh, okay. I have nail polish. Yeah, it's worth getting a second opinion. Even if you love your doctors. I love my doctors in Indiana, but when I got the scan that said that I could possibly have cancer again, I wasn't just gonna sit around and wonder and not know. I needed answers. And then they told me there was nothing they could do if I had cancer, so obviously I didn't like that. Second opinion. Both show. Dan, can you make a hot dog with Rocky Mountain oysters? Oh.
Do you know what Rocky Mountain oysters
If
is?
he would get the right livestock up here, yeah, I could.
I'm done.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Tell us about how you became a lactation consultant.
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, okay. This is fun. What?
Dan.
I want to know. That's a good question.
So I'll start off by saying that I've been with the the hospital that I'm with now for 10 years. And I started out as a nurse tech, and I've kind of just done a whole lot of stuff within the hospital. And when I was pregnant with my soon-to-be 5-year-old, right before I was diagnosed with cancer, actually, I came across an opportunity to train to be a lactation consultant. It was at a facility that was owned by the hospital that I work with, but not in the hospital. And I was really needing to get out of the hospital because I was working in a psych unit and I was a high-risk pregnancy and I was afraid of combative patients. So I took the job, they trained me, and here I am. Simple story, really.
Consulting lactation.
Let me just tell you guys, I work from home right now.
And you get calls all kinds of random
I
times.
work from home right now.
Yeah.
What would normally be inappropriate pictures. I'm gonna leave it at that before I say something that might get me fired.
Don't let Dan have your phone.
No, it's all safe. That's it. I'm a vegetarian.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
We have all kinds of cattle around. Just not here on my place.
I'm gonna go get a beer. Be right back. All right. I'm late, but I'm here. Hope y'all are well. Thank you, AJ. Dustin, what state protects the Second Amendment more? Or are they
Well-
all similar?
They're definitely not all similar by any means. I personally do like my state, Indiana. For a variety of reasons, we are generally very pro 2A, and there's actually, for an example, we have a law that states no local municipalities, no local governments, such as a city or a county, can make a law on their own which contradicts the state constitution, which means obviously the state constitution mirrors the American Constitution. So basically, you have to go through the state government to change anything related to guns in the state. So it's just one example, but yeah, every state is very different, very pro Second Amendment in Indiana, and I like it for that.
Here's a fun fact. I never shot a gun before I was with Dustin. Taught me how to shoot my first gun. And I did good.
Shot quite
I mean,
a
it
few.
was destined to happen.
So one thing I learned is I am
Shout out to Texas.
what is it? I am
Cross-eye dominant.
I didn't know that was a thing.
So you can be left-handed or right-handed, but
I'm
you
right-handed.
also have a dominant eye.
This is the dominant eye, right?
So you're what are you, right-handed?
Yeah.
So you're right-handed and your left eye is dominant. So when you're trying to shoot a gun, obviously that doesn't align very well, and it's more difficult for you to kind of build the skills of being accurate. But there's workarounds. You can.
So when we first started dating, one time he this is gonna sound weird. He showed me his gun. It was in the car. It was in like the glove department. And I
Is
was
that
like,
what they call it nowadays? He showed me his gun.
anyways, I was like,
Yeah, you weren't expecting that.
I mean, you kind of set yourself up for that one. Andrew gets it.
people are robbing houses, not stealing money, but are stealing toilet paper. Yeah.
That's only going to get worse, I'm afraid, if it doesn't start turning around soon.
It was not bad today at Sam's Club.
It was
when we
not
ventured
bad.
out.
So we ventured out today. We went to a couple different stores, and everything was normal except for shelves being empty of certain things. Andrew. Oh, God.
I like this guy.
we need more people with humor because we need to laugh. We were able to fit 2 twin-size mattresses in my minivan with 2 children today.
And a whole bunch of other groceries that we were actually able to get. So
Yep. Minivans are awesome.
My uncle is a huge gun collector in California and had to get rid of some of his rifles.
yep.
So, question: did they come and get them, or did they send him a letter? Were they registered to him? How did that go down?
There is a registration in California, so they know what you have.
I've never owned a gun that was in my name. We'll just put it that way.
Sue, you don't like guns. Tell us the reason why. Because I feel like I may have been like you a few years ago. Not necessarily like I didn't like them, but I was kind of afraid of them.
Yeah. So
It's another one of those controversial topics.
we can have that controversy on my channel all you want.
That's what his channel's for.
I am going to tell you, we're going to have a video coming up here soon of me shooting and blowing up my radiation mask as a celebration for being cancer-free.
And no remission or no reoccurrence.
Yes, remission is good. Not no.
I actually worked with a lady years ago because I do a lot of training. I don't do so much now that I live out in the middle of nowhere, but before they'd reached out to me about teaching them firearms. The husband wanted to get one for the house, and he'd been around them more. So the wife had not been. She grew up in a house with firearms because her dad was a cop, and as it turns out, when they went to buy one, she freaked out. She was deathly. I mean, she had a legitimate phobia of guns. So as soon as they pulled one out of the case, she ran to the other side of the store in tears. She had a legitimate phobia of them. I worked with them for about 3 months, helped her get over that, taught her about them, and as she understood them, she kind of got over that fear, and she has several of her own now, and she carries one on her every day for self-defense. So it took a few months of working with her, but she had no idea that she had that phobia until they went to a gun store one day.
I never had a phobia or anything, but I wasn't fearful being around guns with Dustin just because he has taught firearm defense classes before. And he's very educated on gun safety, and I mean, he was in the Marines. So, but if you don't know how to use guns, you don't know about gun safety, then it does scare me. And that's why now I want to learn more about it, and I want my kids to know about gun safety as well. It's good to know.
See you later, Sue. Thanks for watching.
Let's see. How is your cancer now? I am, you can call it no evidence of disease, no NED or remission or cancer-free, whatever you want to call it. With ACC, we like to say no evidence of disease because the reoccurrence rate is so high. But, yep, I am with the PET scan, there was no trace of cancer within my entire body, so.
Are there any topics out there that talk about how to pay for cancer treatments?
So with me, I had to be on a specific type of disability for 2 years to be able to apply for Medicare that pays for most of my, 80% or more of my doctor's appointments, scans, etc.
Now, with cancer, because cancer is technically considered a pre-existing condition as far as insurance companies go, I believe. I could be wrong, but is cancer and most, I'm sure most of you would probably know the answer to this. As far as insurance goes, is there ever a time when an insurance company would cut off what they cover because it's costing too much?
Okay, so my obturator in my mouth, it was not paid for. I had to pay for all of it
Really?
out of pocket. However, and it is a prosthesis that I need to have a good quality of life. Without it, I can't talk, I can't eat, I can't drink. I sound nasally right now, but you said I sound normal, like you wouldn't know, right? If you didn't know that I have a
Yeah.
hole in my mouth. But I sound completely different than what I did before I had this.
Hard to get life insurance. So,
It is hard to get life insurance. Mom was really trying.
what if you had life insurance prior to and you stuck with it? Could they then just start denying you? I mean,
What do you mean?
if you had like life insurance before the diagnosis of cancer, and
No.
you kept with it,
Yeah, you can keep it.
you already have it. But afterwards, it's
I didn't have life insurance, so now it's incredibly hard for me to get it. Incredibly hard, and it costs a lot of money. Anyways, like if you have breast cancer, usually mastectomies and implants are covered, but like my prosthesis was not covered at all. And it just is weird to me. Jay Ryder has a question for you.
I have not been following that very closely. I usually do. I've just been really busy with other stuff. I usually try to stay on top of the different gun rights cases and things across the country, but with everything going on with this pandemic and my long commute, I have not stayed on top of things for the last few weeks, last couple months.
Amber, are you talking about life insurance or medical insurance? And does he have Medicare?
Who?
I'm talking to Amber. Oh, life insurance. Yeah, I tell people when they ask what insurance I have, I tell them Medicare, and they're like, "Do you mean Medicaid?" And I'm like, "No, Medicare." And they're like, "But you're so young," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yep.
I guess for you or any of you out there, is it a common occurrence if, say, somebody works for one company and they find out they have cancer, they go through all these treatments and whatnot, and then for one reason or another they switch jobs? Is it a common issue where they have a problem where they would have a problem getting health insurance with the new job
I don't
because it
think
would
so.
be considered a pre-existing condition?
Actually, I don't know because I've been with the same company for 10 years, but I haven't had insurance through them in a while. I've only had Medicare for 3 years, I think. So, what are you laughing at?
They're asking if you're out of toilet paper, would you prefer to pay $40 for a roll or use tree bark?
There are other ways. You don't have to use tree bark. If you have an old T-shirt, you can cut that up and use that.
Yep. And you can use baby wipes or paper towels, but do not flush them because they will clog up the water treatment system machines. And
Or
then,
worst case scenario, you can take a shower.
well, yeah. But yeah, you clog up those machines, and that's going to really screw with a lot of things. But we have T-shirts.
What? You never said that to begin with. Yeah. Really? You lost your life insurance because of that? How can you lose it? It wasn't a existing condition.
A rapper from a triple.
I have a feeling that when Andrew's Taco Bell sees him coming, they're already making his order.
Or does he work for Taco Bell? I mean, you really like Taco Bell.
Wait, is this video sponsored by Taco Bell? Is that what's going on
It's
here?
a needs to be.
There you go. Taco Bell. Eat late.
The circle of life. We've been on here an hour. Isn't it fun doing a live? Talking to people? Isn't it fun doing a live?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
We don't have as many people today as what we did.
Well, I mean, it's a Saturday night. I mean, not everywhere. You know,
Who's
bars.
going anywhere right now, Dustin?
Bars in this state are closed. That doesn't mean bars in every state are closed.
I also only gave a few hours notice.
Here's a question. Are the bars in your town closed? If not, tell me where you are so I can come there and sling some wieners.
Oh my god.
If you want to know what I mean by that, go check out my channel, Hot Dogging with Dan.
That's like plug number 5, I think.
Would you all just go to Dan's channel and subscribe?
Hashtag
Please.
shameless plug.
Oh my goodness.
Reevaluation every 10 years, medical check, they can raise the rates 400%. Wow, that's crazy.
You got to share the
Shout out.
Oh, I got a little. Look at that. Oh, did you see that? Oh, where'd it go? Right there. You see it?
What is that?
It has. I have a crown because
Is that oh, you got a crown?
I'm Queen
That's
Angela.
because you're a
I'm
princess.
a princess. You folks have a good evening. You too, Jay.
Holler, Jay.
I'm gonna get some more
Oh, you want some more wine?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Got to refill the wine.
Would you not?
It's only because I'm here. If I wasn't here, buddy, she'd still be working on the first one.
Do you see all of that over there?
She's trying to.
You should see what we have in the pantry. You should see the.
see the empty bottle collection.
So while you guys were out stealing all the toilet paper, she was out stealing all the wine.
Listen, I really know how to prepare for an apocalypse. So,
Do you want to go from one of this or you want to try one of the others?
I want to actually try one of the cheapos and see how good they are. He is so funny. Who, Dan or Dustin?
Dustin.
I think they were talking about you.
Gunner.
I'm boring.
You're boring.
Gunner.
No. You guys, I should really take you upstairs and show you what Dustin's working on. I'm making a video currently, actually. That's going to show all of that. But me, you. She said you. You?
You? Me? Her?
I don't know. Gunner.
Gunner.
This is Dan. Are you talking about Dan or Gunner? Dustin.
Gunner.
I called you Gunner.
I think you came to the conversation late, Heidi. Gunner is Dustin. Dustin is Gunner.
This is
I call
Dan.
him Gunner. Gunner's his nickname.
Hot dogging with Dan. Dan.
Dan the man. Hot dog and Dan.
I should really take.
Look at Andrew.
Andrew, how did you find my channel? I gotta know, because your sense of humor is hilarious, and I don't. I'm glad that some of you subscribers are, you understand my sense of humor. I have some subscribers. I don't know if they're subscribers. They're just viewers. I don't know. But some people are very critical on what I do, what I drink, how I act. I'm human, you know? Dan is Dan, but I call him Hot Dog Guy. Oh, is it?
Look,
your
at the end of the
baby's
day, everybody's going to be critical of something. Is that me? It can't be me. I don't get service down here. Oh, I guess it is me. Where am I getting service?
Cool. We'll check out Dan's channel. Hi, I'm back. Oh,
That's
hey,
all.
Sue.
That's all 8,000 of your subscribers subscribing to my channel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you getting subscribers now?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jason.
Shout out to Jason. Now they're calling. So Dustin's kids are calling him, telling him good night. Every night that he doesn't have them, they call and tell him good night. So sweet. Please don't stalk me. Viewers are giving him a call in hot dog order.
Call in hot dog
Call in.
order.
You know what? Why don't you have like carry out hot dogs?
I tried to get on Uber Eats, but they said, dude, you sling wieners from a hot dog cart. We can't do that. So I'm like, I got to figure out another way.
Hey, is it Kate? Kate app?
K-Tap.
K-Tap? Oh, K-Tap.
K-Top.
K-Top? Good to see you shining. Thank you. Dan, she gave you a thumbs up.
Holler, Sue.
Bring the hot dogs to Houston? Uber Eats, that's crap.
That's what I'm saying, Andrew. Like I'm just trying to make a buck. And they won't even deliver just because my hot dog cart has wheels on it.
Yeah, but when it's warm out, Friday and Saturday nights, you make a lot of money on that thing.
I'm not complaining at all.
I really want a hot dog now. Did you make me a hot dog? I got chili sauce over there. And
It's going to taste like a regular hot dog because I don't have the seasoning and the sauces to make it my hot dog.
We got seasonings
But
here.
it's not my seasoning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I like your thinking, Andrew.
They put, hey, Andrew, YouTube does not like your comment. I'm going to let everyone see it, though.
Thumbs up at AJ. You won't do it.
Vegan hot dogs. Heidi, how are those? This is fun to watch. You all take it easy tonight and enjoy life as you want.
Glad you liked it, MRO.
Yeah. You've never had a vegan hot dog. I wonder what. Should you put that on your hot dog cart?
Dude,
because
let me
there
tell
are a
you,
lot.
I got a story for you. In fact, if you go to my channel at Hot Doggin' with Dan, there's actually a video there of a group of chicks who are regulars. Every weekend, they come to my hot dog cart, and she actually says something about a vegan or vegetarian hot dog. Every weekend, they come to my cart asking me for it, and every weekend, I tell them I don't have it. I'm not doing it because they're the only people. Those are literally the only girls.
Did they ever get a hot dog?
All of them eat my hot dogs.
But they want a vegan one?
Not only do they eat my hot dogs, but they tell everybody that's around that I've got the best hot dog in Indianapolis.
They're drunk, that's why.
They are drunk. So see, that's what makes my channel fun.
No, I mean, but, like, if they're vegan, they're
Well, one of
drunk,
the
that's
girls
what-
is a vegan.
Was she eating the hot dog?
No,
She's
she
not
don't.
vegan. Okay.
She don't, but they travel in a group. There's like 7 of them. There's like 7 of them, and all of them get hot dogs except for the one girl because she's a vegan or vegetarian or whatever she is. Mm-hmm. And they always tell me, we're going to bring you some vegan hot dogs next time. Okay, whatever, cool, that's fine. They never do.
I gotta try a vegan hot dog just to see what it tastes like. Would you try it? Would you do a review?
I mean, I would try. I've never had one.
I would never be able to get Dustin to try it.
I can't imagine a vegan hot dog would be any good.
They wouldn't know that. Heidi says just make it for everyone, and they wouldn't know the difference.
Make vegan ones for everyone. Maybe they won't know the difference. I'd have to try one first.
Have you ever tried the Impossible Burger at Burger
I
King?
love the Burger King.
The Impossible. It's a vegan burger.
I love those.
You've tried it? The vegan burger?
That's all I get now.
Hey, have any
not
of
a
you guys but you haven't tried it, so you don't know.
It's not a burger.
Dude, I swear it tastes just like a Whopper. It's amazing.
Have any of you guys tried the Impossible Burger from Burger King? How are the babies?
Huh? Good.
Yeah.
Good. They were bouncing off the walls.
Andrew is a foodie. He is a foodie.
That's the laundromat camera. Which one of you is at the laundromat right now? We done told you about the laundromat, now you're stalking it.
Alright, did I miss anything?
You're gonna have to pull it
no,
up because I
talking
don't
about-
get enough service.
Talking about vegan hot dogs.
I'm gonna turn my vibrator off.
Heidi, have you always been vegan? Andrew says he's there for the TP. Andrew says he's there for the TP.
Well, you're in luck. I just reloaded it before I came down here. There's 2 fresh rolls there for you, buddy.
Did you ever get anyone to clean the bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah, I paid her $40. It was the lady that I had, the same lady that I had that she came and worked for us for like one day before she decided to quit.
I'm gonna have to try that burger. Is she eating the bed?
I don't know, probably.
Like wiping with a bath towel. We got that good stuff, buddy. That'll be $10 a roll. I'll send you an invoice in the mail.
Oh, we're losing our viewers. We're down
Yeah,
to
it's-
20.
20 people.
Thumbs up if you want to keep us talking. You want us to keep talking.
Hit the thumbs up. Just do it. No, it doesn't even matter. Just hit the thumbs up. We're going to keep talking anyway because it's live. And, like, what else do you have to do? Go to a bar? They're all closed.
They're all
Come on.
closed. Guys, just pour yourself something to drink, even if it's OJ.
Polish that off and I got you more.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of drinking.
Let's tell a story.
Oh, story time!
Story time.
Story
Let's tell a
time.
story.
Let's get this out of the way.
So, you guys are new to Dustin, aka Gunner, and actually, I don't think I've really told you these stories either.
Oh, boy.
But being new, since you're new to Gunner, I'm gonna fill you in on the kind of guy this dude is.
That's not good.
No?
No.
Is it bad?
Try it.
Yeah.
It was only $2.
You know what it smells like?
Huh.
It smells like the stuff that you put. This is wine. It used to be water, but I turned it to wine. It smells like the stuff that you dip Easter eggs in.
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Oh, that's vinegar, isn't it?
It does smell like vinegar. Smell it.
Yeah.
Hot dogger.
It was okay. The
was $2.
Walmart, $2. I was like, I'll try it. Nope. Never again.
So anyway, story time. Here's the story about Dustin, so you can kind of get a feel for who he is, because obviously he's going to be in more of these videos, and you should know the kind of guy he is.
I'm afraid of what story this is. All right, you want
Let me tell you about this dude.
Yes, please. Thank you.
One of my best friends. When was it? It was probably 2 years. I was probably 2 years, 3 years out of high school. And I moved in with this dude. This dude has given me
You
a
guys
place
live
to
together?
live. Yeah, we've lived
I
together.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
See, she's learning stuff. We're all learning about Dustin today. I moved in with this dude. This dude has let me live with him, stay with him, sleep on his couch. He's opened his door to me more times than I'll ever own doors for him to open for him. This dude's fucking amazing.
Hey, language.
I'm sorry. YouTube, don't demonetize YouTube. So this dude has let me stay with him consistently anytime I need it. He's amazing. So I move in with this dude. And of course, you know, your friends, you know, what do friends do? Of course you're going to let your friends stay with you if they need a place to stay, right? No big deal, right? I lose my job. This was a few years out of high school. I lose my job. He gets me a job with him. So I'm living with him, working with him.
I gave you a car.
This was a shitty year for me. Crappy year, sorry.
Language.
Crappy. This was a crappy year for me. Andrew, I did not handle his hot dog.
Oh. Hey, babe, can you get me my chips?
So at this point, I'm living with the dude. I'm working at the same company as the dude. And if that wasn't enough, the motor blows on my car. Motor goes out of my car. I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke. I just started this job. Got no place to live. I'm staying with him. I got no money, and now I got no car. What's he do? Dude buys a Camaro for me, just for me to drive back and forth to work. Buys a car for me to go to work.
Oh.
This is the kind of guy that she's with now.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Is that not amazing? Is he not amazing? He's amazing. The dude's amazing. I just to fill you in because you're gonna see him a lot more in the vlogs,
You
in
know what
the
he did?
videos.
You know what he did for me?
Well,
So, you know, we both got divorced last year at the same time, right?
Mhm.
And this was our first holiday.
okay, this is just me and her now. He's up there doing whatever he's doing.
So it was our first holiday, like Christmas, not our first holiday, but major holiday, Christmas. And I didn't get Christmas morning with the kids, right? Anyways, Christmas, I didn't want to do anything with Christmas. Normally, I love Christmas this year. Last year, I was not into Christmas at all. He did everything in his power to put me in the Christmas spirit. He went out and bought my kids Christmas presents.
He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. Andrew, don't worry, man. I'm not getting married. Those are my hot dogs, and I ain't sharing them.
My boyfriend. All right. Everyone is, well, we're gaining people now, Dan.
We are.
See?
You were inspirational.
See, you got to tell stories, man.
We were down to like 15 people.
Oh, I've heard a lot of things.
You've heard a lot of things.
Well, I've heard Dan be called a lot of things. I don't know if I've ever heard it be inspirational.
Story time. Bringing them in. Tell us a story about Lucy. How'd you end up with Lucy?
Well, I wanted something fluffy. And
You wanted something fluffy?
I wanted something fluffy, and I saw on Facebook that a friend just had a litter of puppies. And I went out and I picked her out of the litter. And then I was with my ex-husband at the time, and I brought her home, and he was like, really?
Go check out the Hot Dogging with Dan channel, Andrew. That's basically all. He records the interactions outside the bar and just puts them on the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. They're pretty hilarious.
Crazy hot dog customer story.
We didn't get that one on video. The one where we made the girl spit out her hot dog laughing and walk away.
What?
I don't know.
I think you went inside to use the restroom that night.
I don't know. Oh, the lesbian chick?
No.
Oh.
I almost feel like we need to end this video and just start a new one.
How long has it been? Does it say?
Well, it's been an hour and 18 minutes because I started.
Oh, yeah, it's been a
That's
while.
a long
We're good.
video for talking about nothing.
So we're going to tell another story on the next video.
Are we doing it again? Or should we just make another YouTube video?
Andrew, dude, the lesbian that spit out, she's not a pro. She's not a pro.
This is not okay for my channel.
It's not normal. It's not a normal thing for her. She wasn't used to it. We had to teach her about just the tip,
Here,
you know.
eat
We had to
this.
teach
Eat
her.
that. Eat
We had to
that.
teach her about
Okay,
the tip.
no. Heidi says, this has been fun. Andrew, I think I asked you before, but how did you find my channel? And
He answered you.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
a good story, Andrew. What brings you to Angela's channel?
I didn't see the answer, but we've got comments rolling in, so.
I don't
Honestly, I don't know.
Hey, well, we're glad to have you, buddy. Glad to have you. But now you can go over and subscribe to Hot Dogging with Dan on YouTube.
Number 6. How many can you get in 2 hours?
You been counting them?
Yep.
All right, guys. Do you want us to stay on, or there's 17 of you? So if you want us to stay on, you got to start asking questions or
Final thoughts.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. What's your question? Give us your questions. Tell us what you want to know.
Heidi, I'm a little tired. Well, get some sleep.
I hear you. I just drove 2 hours just to be here for an hour. They're kicking me out after this video. That's why I'm stalling it.
Get out of here. Andrew's got to go.
Holler, Andrew.
All right, well, I guess it's time to get off here. He's got a loot TP.
Eat hot dogs. Holla.
All right, we're gonna hop off here.
It's good to meet you.
Good night. All right, no, I gotta end it on my phone. I'm trying to end it on my computer.
Hot dogging with Dan on YouTube.
Would you please just subscribe to him, please? Oh.